How would you inspire parents to talk to their adolescents, to young adults about this problem? Because peer pressure in society is very strong, and clearly telling them to break away from it is not a solution at that point in life.
No, I am. When I say you got to break away from it, the what for? I mean, are you breaking away from society so that you become a wild animal?
No.
In freedom, like roaming in the forest? No.
No.
No. For your spiritual freedom, your intellectual freedom, and your emotional freedom, you need to know that you are a unique creation of the divine, a unique incarnation of the divine. And if you want to stifle that that piece of creation, which is yourself, then aren't you going to suffer if you're going to be boxed in a particular template and you're told that you've got to conform to these norms and you should only be this and you should not be anything else? If society tells you that and they want to put you in a box, then are you going to be fulfilled in life by getting into that box and closing the lid?
No.
No. Therefore, you've got to reject it. So that's the rejection I'm talking about. And you've got to discover who you are. And you don't know who you are. So you've got to work on that mystery little by little. And it may take you a whole lifetime at worst. And at best, it may take you 10 years, 20 years. But you've got to go after it. And very much like going after wealth and name and fame, it's a different kind of an adventure. It's the adventure of the soul. It's the adventure seeking to know the intention of the divine, the intention of God. And you've got to go so far. And adolescents have to be guided properly. And otherwise, what is their God and what is their gospel? So their God and their gospel is the sensory impressions which are delusional. What the eyes see, what the ears hear, what the sense of touch is giving you, that becomes the gospel truth. Then that's, what is that? That is nothing but duality, that I'm different from you. That won't see you through very far, no. You will be ultimately at war with the whole world, which the world is now. You will be at war with the whole world because you have the supposition, unchallenged supposition, that you are different from the world, that you are somebody, and that your husband is somebody, your wife is somebody, your mother is somebody, your father is somebody. This is the delusion that you have. And what you see as somebody is only the winter garments, okay? Crack through the whole thing. And then you'll find that in essence, you are your mother, and you are your father, and you're your grandfather, you're your grandmother. And there are hymns composed in India, I think by one of the great musical composers and the person who got moksha, like Annamacharya. And he says, you were our grandfather, you were our grandmother, you were our father, you were our mother, and now you're us. And you got to go so far. And you got to be very patient, and you got to work, and you cannot accept these norms laid down. And these norms are not laid down by sages, by wise men, by prophets. These norms are laid down by a mainstream society which is driven by sensory impressions, which is very superficial. Got to reject all of that.
And would only lead to suffering. Prediction, pain.
Yeah, definitely. And you won't even accept yourself because you will apply those standards and you will become depressed. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or anxious.
Or anxious, yeah. And get a poor self-worth and poor self-image and complete madness. Got to reject it.
But most of humanity is subject to that.
In a way, but humanity is also learning, and I am quite amazed by what the West is learning from the Indian spiritual tradition And when I look at the number of Western seekers coming to the ashrams of Indian gurus and reading the Bhagavad Gita and so eloquent in all of that, even writing a commentary on the Gita, I see that the wisdom of India and the wisdom of the East, even the wisdom of China, it's already gone into the soul of the Western man and the Western woman. And it's not a small thing. And people are living by that. It's not that they're intellectually intoxicated by these subtle teachings. No, it's got into their blood, bone, and muscle. And it's very good that civilizations are exchanging their own treasures. It's a very good thing which is happening. But in all of this, the most important thing is finding yourself. And otherwise, everything will pass away, and it's only a dream.
Thank you very much, Guruji.
Thank you, Sandraji.